Hi everyone, welcome to this presentation on High Street Safari. Hopefully you're watching this because you manage a location that you believe would benefit by implementing our exciting trails. So what is High Street Safari? Well, we've described it here as a local geogaming platform, but really it's an incredibly fun and interactive way to encourage people to explore. Now, whether you're a town, city, village, or a country park or tourist attraction, the platform allows you to guide your visitors to specific locations while experiencing the fun and interaction of our stories. Now, you can see here the trails have been used in over 350 locations and we've had over 16,000 players a month. And as you can see from the Trustpilot score, people really enjoy it. So a little bit about what we're trying to achieve here. Every parent knows how hard it is to find engaging activities to do as a family. We want to give parents free outdoor experiences that get their kids walking in the fresh air, engaging in stories and having a blast. We want to help high streets by making them places that families want to visit for leisure as well as shopping. And most of all, we passionately want to create unforgettable, immersive experiences for children. So that gives you a bit of a sense of what we're about and what we're really trying to achieve. So how does it work? So what we've done is we've combined the excitement and magic of augmented reality and combined that with some really fantastic stories in what we call story trails. So when your visitor starts a trail, they will be greeted with a library of different options. Now what this does is it really creates replayability. So you might decide this weekend that you want to solve the mystery of the secret keys, and then next weekend you might want to come back and do the bepuzzled treasure trail. So lots of replayability there, really giving people options of what they want to do. And what we're going to do to keep this fresh is we're going to add 5 new campaigns a year. So this will keep it fresh for anyone revisiting and give existing customers a new reason to do the trail again. It will also give you the chance to promote the trail all over again as a brand new trail with something brand new to advertise and really push it out to the local area. So a couple of points I want to talk about here. We all know that high streets aren't what they used to be. Things have changed. People's shopping patterns have changed, which have generally led to a lower footfall. Now, families also now head into town much more for a shopping mission than for leisure. And funding is also something that we need to be very aware of. Whether you're a council or a management body, there's obviously only a limited pot of funding, and we need to make sure that we do the best that we can with that. Now, families are also facing their own issues. Too much screen time for their kids can be a concern. Fitness and fresh air is a really big one. Trying to get the kids out and about and wanting to do something outside, that's tricky. And cost of living crisis, as we know, is really hitting hard. So everyone is looking at every penny that they're spending and seeing what can we do to get the kids out of the house without spending the earth to do it. So what's the solution? Well, we want to get people out and about and increase footfall and out in the fresh air. One of the key things that we've achieved with the platform is keeping it low cost and simple. So anyone looking to take their family out for a day out and explore the local area won't pay a penny for the experience. It's all completely free. At the same time, we've also kept it very economical to host, and we'll go into exactly what the costs are a little bit later. A key thing to look at is business engagement. Anytime we set up a trail, we'll speak to any participating businesses along the route and give them the option to put discounts or rewards embedded in the platform. So as someone approaches their area and scans their particular QR code, they will get the offer for that business appear on their phone, and then they can go in and get a discount on the goods or services. It's all completely responsible. Obviously we're a paperless program. Analytics is very important, so we collect all the data so that you can see exactly how the trail's performing and see if there's anything that we can do or you can do to tweak that. It's also incredibly intuitive. Something that we've not mentioned is that our tech means that you can play on any smart device or browser without downloading an app. You just scan the QR code and you're ready to go. And you can see here a couple of nice reviews that we've had on Trustpilot. As I say, it's something that people really enjoy doing. Right, let's have a little look at what your trail would actually look like. So you get to pick 10 venues in the area, whether they be shops, points of interest, anywhere where you would like to guide people around the area. All the participating venues can be updated every 3 months, so if you want to move them around to keep things fresh, we can absolutely do that. And you can also line that up with new story trails being released, so you can promote the whole thing all over again with brand new locations. All of the artwork can be displayed on window vinyls or Corex boards, and as I said, with the locations, it's also refreshed every 3 months. So let's have a little bit of a look at the interface and see exactly what your visitors will be using. So the platform is based on a web app technology, as I said before, which means that you don't have to download anything. You don't have to go to the App Store and find the specific app to download. You just scan a QR code and you'll be straight in. This also means that it works across Apple and Android and any other device without any kind of issues. Now, the first thing that your players will come across is the library to choose what trail they'd like to do. All of these story trails will be available at launch, so there'll be a nice selection for people to pick from, and as I said, this really creates replayability. It means that you can do one story trail this weekend and then decide that you want to come back to do another one next weekend. And we've already got some new story trails in place to launch in autumn, as well as some fantastic festive story trails to launch for the festive period. Now, we'll be launching additional story trails at least 5 times a year to coincide with major holidays and really keep things fresh and keep people coming back. So once your visitor has decided which trail that they want to do, that'll open up, and then the first thing that they'll do is they'll be asked to find their first QR code, which will be at the start of the trail, which they'll scan, and that will collect their first stamp. This then gives you the next part of the story, and this is what's really key to the story trails, is keeping it engaging and really flowing through the story and allowing the kids to engage in what's happening. So one of the things that we've done is to allow you to choose what happens next. So there'll be some very basic decisions that they can make as to whether they want to go one way or another way, and really interact with the story as they go along. Once you've done that, you get to open the character up in AR. So the character will appear on your smartphone as if it's in the area where you're standing. This is a really good opportunity for your kids to have a little dance or a little play with the character, so you can take some photos. There's also the opportunity to video them with the character here, and it's really a lot of fun for them to do. There's a little QR code here that you can scan for yourself, so you can see the augmented reality technology, because it really is good and it's very impressive to see. So yeah, if you've got time now, just scan that code just so that you can see it come to life, and yeah, I think you'll be very impressed. So once you've scanned the code and read the story and played with the character in AR, then you move on to the next position in the map and work your way around the area and do it all over again. So you get to scan another QR code and get the next part in the story, decide which way you want to go, and work your way around until you've completed the trail. And when you complete the trail, you get to take a nice little selfie, and you also get a digital story to download of the trail. So it's a really nice thing to keep. And I've got a little QR code here. If you want to scan it, you can actually see how the augmented reality trails work and watch someone do one, so see all the different processes as they go around. Now, our platform can be implemented exactly as is and will be a fantastic addition to any area, but you might also have some additional local trails that are already in place, or a particular local character or local history that you'd like to add into the trail and make it a little bit more bespoke. And if that's the case, we can certainly talk to you about that. There's a nice little case study here that we did of a bespoke trail that we did in Alton in Hampshire, which was incredibly successful, and that was the Marmot Trail. And this was a character that was very specific to the area, and as you can see from the figures here, they have a population of 16,000, so only a fairly small town, but in a month we had 4,000 players interacting with the trail. So whether it's a particular piece of local art or local history that you want to get involved, or if there's a ghost trail already around the town, anything like that, we're always willing to, always happy to have a chat with you and see if there's a possibility of incorporating that into the trails as well. So a couple of little stats for you. Last year we successfully launched 10 separate national campaigns. We had over 200,000 happy players, and we were in over 250 locations across the UK, and we managed to maintain over 4.5 out of 5 score on Trustpilot. So it really is an experience that people are currently already enjoying, and it's a really nice thing to add to any local area where you want to help get people out there and exploring. So a few benefits just to go over here of the platform. As I've said before, you're building a repeat audience. This isn't a one-time deal. Because of the nature of the platform having various different story trails, we really designed it to make it so that people will want to do it and then will want to do it again. And especially if you're varying the location of the different story trails, so you've got different points at different times of the year, it will really keep people coming back. Now, we give you all the tools that you need to run an amazing social media campaign. So we've got lots of things for you to download and put in all of your own marketing outlets. However, if you want to discuss anything that we can do as well, we also do social media boosts, and are happy to have a chat with you about that. It's really about creating something for everyone. All of the options with the story trails are designed so that everyone will have something that they enjoy, whether you're going out with young kids or you're looking to do something as a couple. There's the story trail designed for everyone here. And one of the things that we wanted to say is it's really a bonus event to your calendar. So the fact that we add additional trails over every holiday, and we're going to be doing at least 5 every year, means that you've got something new coming out even without you having to add it. This is something that's already there. You'll be adding a new trail in, which you can then promote as a brand new event and really get some people going out and interacting with it. So with all of those benefits, I'm sure you'll be really pleased to see that the subscription price for the platform is just £300 a month. And for your monthly subscription, you get all of the following. You get a continuous geogaming platform for visitors to the area with a large and growing library of experiences. I've shown you all the platforms that it will already start with, all the various different trails, and we'll have at least 4 major new trails every year on Easter, summer, Halloween and Christmas. And every time we do that, that includes new vinyl prints or Corex boards, depending on how you're setting it up, and also the option to move the trail locations within the area to change it up a little bit. One of the things that you can do as well is you can add sponsor branding to the platform. So if you've got a local business that wants to sponsor the trail and having it in place, you can have their branding put on the platform, and they can then sponsor that for you. You can also add in existing local trails, as we've discussed, and you can also add local business offers. So if the trail goes past any local businesses and they want to put a bespoke offer for anyone doing the trail, then you can add that in, and that's all included in your subscription price. You can then link the story trail to a local website or any kind of event or app. So if you've got your own local event website that you want the story trail to lead into, we can put that at the end so that everyone that's finishing the story trail is then linked back to your website. So hopefully that's given you a good overview of exactly what High Street Safari is and what we can bring to your area. If you want to book a call and go through anything with ourselves, please give us a call on the mobile number listed here and speak to either myself at Rob Johnson or Stephen Blackwell, or you can email us on info@highstreetsafari.com and we'll be more than happy to help. I look forward to hearing from you. Thanks a lot.